Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, on this lovely Monday. And let me just be honest, I wish I had one more day off. I'm tired today. It's really the truth. Again, Monday, October 15, 2018. People, let's talk about what's going on here in this market. Volatile trading. Market has been open for just about 45 minutes as I am doing this video blog. Stocks were negative, stocks were positive. Now we're just about at the flat line. You could expect this kind of thing after a week that we just had. Markets trying to figure out what's going on, made even more complicated by escalating geopolitical issues. All right. With that said, let's look at a couple of other things that are really important, and you know what they are. Bonds are stabilizing right here. As a matter of fact, there is some bond buying going on. So this is going to, or has the potential to put a floor here under the stock market. Again, you know how this works. Bonds get bought up, rates become suppressed, cash flows into the stock market. It's the mechanism that has been in effect since the meltdown of 2008, now over a decade. It's incredible, it really is. The dollar is also a little weaker today. That's stock market positive. The weaker dollar, again, in a real market, is also positive for metals. Well, guess what? Today, metals are higher. And I covered a lot of this yesterday, and I've been covering it for weeks now in my markets, a look ahead segment. We've been bottoming for a while. At least it looks like that, but they can do whatever they want with the paper derivative market. Again, they have an endless supply of paper to dump on the market. And they have taken advantage of this so many times. It's beyond. And all the banks getting caught red-handed, rigging the gold and silver markets. I mean, I'm not pulling this out of a hat. You know that, but no one gets arrested. Nobody gets in trouble. It's ridiculous. So, gold and silver higher. Cryptocurrencies are catching a bid here. I'm not overly surprised about that either in this environment. So look, in my opinion, the biggest fly in the ointment here with regard to the stock market is uncertainty. Uncertainty being injected into the market because of geopolitical events. Now, we all understand that, and it's pretty incredible what we're seeing. The rhetoric with regard to China and the trade wars has almost gone radio silent, and you see the bond market stabilizing here. China has been pulling the strings with regard to our bond market. No doubt about it. I mean, it's so in our face. All you got to do is look around a little bit and you can see what's going on. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or some mystery detective to figure it out. It's just right here. So if geopolitical events stabilize, so China seems to be stabilizing right now. Now we got this whole Saudi Arabia thing, rhetoric with we're going to punish Saudi Arabia, and there's all kinds of speculation going on how this is going to affect crude oil. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I personally think it's another way to game the system. If there's any kind of thought process involved in this market that crude oil might go up, well, what's that going to do? First of all, back up a moment. Who has investments that you would not believe in crude oil and in energy? Well, it's the banks. So if crude oil is pushed higher by some mechanism here, and again, I think it's being gamed, if we do see crude oil put on a nice gain here because of the rhetoric, that will be just to benefit the banks. Again, nothing is what it seems. Understand, when you see something on the mainstream media or a financial channel, let's try to put together what might be going on underneath it all. You understand? And it's always the same story. It's how does it benefit the markets? How does it benefit the banks? How does it benefit the corporations? Not how does it benefit you or I. It's how does it benefit that. It's the truth. So it's a show and it's a charade, and I think you understand that. And I hate to see this. It's just too incredible. All right, now, before I let you go, I did add a new position on this morning, and I posted it to my website. I have 3 credit spreads open now. If you want to see what they are, they're posted there right now. link in the description of this video, traderschoice.net. Please click on that. I'm also going to do a live Q&A session at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. So from 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 5:30, I will do a live Q&A session. I'm really enjoying these, and I've heard from hundreds of you who really enjoy this as well. So I'll keep it going for a while. So today, 5 p.m., I will announce this later at the close of the day when I do my post-market wrap-up. Anyway, you know what to do. You know where you should be looking. Forget the stock market. Look at the bond market. Bonds are stabilizing. Dollar is weaker. If the rhetoric stays the way it is with China, bonds will stay stable. And we'll see what this whole thing happens with regard to Saudi Arabia and crude oil, something we need to factor in to our lovely whatever. I will see you later.